episode is going to be a little bit different. This one isn't scripted or anything. It's just us talking about all the cool books that came out during the month.
Yeah, no real gimmicks, just two fanboys talking comics.
I think this will be a bit refreshing. So let's start with... We interrupt this poorly done video blog to bring you some breaking news. CDK News. With Kip Roberts. And Cee Dunn. Bringing you the news you already know. Hi there, I'm Kip Roberts.
And I'm Cee Dunn, and here are this month's headlines. Marvel Studios has announced a big change to their film release schedule. Thor will now be coming to theaters May 20th, 2011. Captain America has been pushed back to July 22nd, 2011. And Avengers will now be assembling May 4th, 2012.
In a related story, Sony has announced that Sam Raimi will be bringing us Spider-Man 4 May 6th, 2011. At this time, it has not been announced if billionaire Tobey Maguire will be reprising his role as Spider-Man. Well, Casey, it looks like 2011 is going to be one hell of a month for fanboys.
You could say that again, Kip.
I'd rather not. DC Comics has announced that the award-winning team of Grant Morrison and Frank Quitely will be reuniting for a run on Batman and Robin. While details are still scarce, Chief Editor Dan DiDio has confirmed that the book will follow the adventures of a new Batman, and from the looks of it, a new Robin.
Marvel recently announced their signing of Andy Diggle to an exclusive contract. They also announced that with Daredevil issue 501, Mr. Diggle will be taking over as the writer.
Wow, that Andy Diggle is going to have some really big shoes to fill taking over Daredevil. The last few years, that book has been white hot.
Tell me about it. I wouldn't want to touch that book with oven mitts.
Okay, see.
In Megan Fox news, it has been announced that the actress and object of my affection will be starring in 2 films based on comics. She has joined the cast of DC's upcoming Jonah Hex film, along with John Malkovich. She has also been cast as the lead for the highly anticipated Fathom film. This will be the first film to come out by Aspen Comics.
And now with their unique take on the comic book releases for the month of March, we have the wacky duo of Cee Diddy and Kyle.
Haha, that Kyle, he cracks me up.
He is the zany one, isn't he? Take it away, guys. Well, that was interesting.
Yeah, so the book I chose to review is Soulfire number 8 by Aspen, of course. And it's the last pages of Michael Turner's art, and Joe Benitez takes over to finish the book. And it's really just setting up the final issue of the story. It's great. It's really cool to see everything finally come together. Great read. Totally recommend.
Who wrote the book?
Michael Turner, and J.T. Krull is also, he's doing the script itself.
Did Turner write the whole thing, or?
It's Turner's creation, and he originally worked with Jeff Loeb, and then J.T. Krull is doing the script of the story. For the last half, Jeff Loeb did the script with Turner in the first half of the story.
Okay.
And then J.T. Krull took over.
The book I chose to talk about this month, it comes from DC Comics, and it would be Battle for the Cowl issue 1. Written and drawn by Tony Daniel, who previously worked with Grant Morrison on Batman R.I.P. The story unfolds after the events of Final Crisis and Batman R.I.P., where Gotham no longer has a Batman, and they know it. So, as you can imagine, the whole place is running in anarchy, the villains are running crazy, all of Batman's extended crime-fighting family have stepped in to help pick up the slack, but they all realize that at some point, someone needs to throw on the cowl and bring Batman back to Gotham City. Battle for the Cowl is a 3-issue miniseries, which promises that by the end, Gotham will have a new Batman. Kyle, did you end up picking up that book?
Actually, no, I didn't. But I do have a question about Batman.
Oh, I love Batman questions. Okay. Go ahead.
Could you explain Final Crisis to me?
That's not a Batman question.